Hi, my name is Frankie Carroll, and today in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, we're going to be visiting the Central Post Office. We visit the Ho Chi Minh statue and walking street, and I get my first taste of Vietnamese coffee. Good morning, Vietnam. So we have the start of day 2 and another beautiful morning. Days are starting out exactly the same, so get up early in the morning, we have beautiful sunshine, a little bit of high cloud, but an absolutely beautiful morning. Nice and hot already here in Vietnam, in Ho Chi Minh City, and we're going to start the day off by having another beautiful breakfast in our hotel. And let's see what the day is. Today we're going to venture out a little bit further. So today starts the holiday proper. So I hope you're going to join me. Who doesn't love stir fry for breakfast every morning? Here we have the central office, the Saigon central office, I think they call it the post office. A lot of people that are actually taking photographs here. Beautiful building. I don't know when it's actually from, but it's a beautiful building. So I'm going to take a quick look inside. Directly behind me we have Notre Dame, Saigon Notre Dame, which is, I believe, it's a smaller replica of the Notre Dame Cathedral. And unfortunately it's actually closed at the moment. As you can see, they seem to be doing renovations and stuff like that, but it's a pity I can't get a proper look to see what the actual inside and all that is like. But two beautiful buildings right next to each other. So like I said, we have the post office here, and then we have Notre Dame directly behind. This seems to be a very, very popular spot, not just for tourists, but for locals as well. There's a lot of people here taking photographs, so very significant for them, obviously. Oh, so cute and friendly. We were just, there's a group of school kids that are actually here. So these guys here. And when myself and Paula were coming out, they all came running over to us and they were "Xin Chao, Xin Chao." They were waving at us and smiling, and oh, so nice, so nice. Beautiful around here. So if you're wondering how myself and Paula are getting around, so obviously I'm pushing Paula in the wheelchair. She's on crutches, but she needs a wheelchair lock going around. So we're coming to a lot of barriers. So if you're wondering how we're getting through the barriers, I'll just show you the barriers that are actually here right now. Such a beautiful morning here. So these are the barriers. But what you have to do is you have to center it up, go through the middle, and that's how we've been getting through all these barriers. I don't know if that's the way they're designed or that's the way it's supposed to be or not, but look, Good fun anyway. Behind me here in the background we have the People's Committee of Ho Chi Minh City, and the statue that's here in front of me is Ho Chi Minh. Beautiful gardens that are around here as well, gorgeous trees. So we were passing the actual building down there, and there's a bit of a protest going on, so I asked some of the soldiers that were there if I could video, and they didn't want me videoing, so I left that off. I didn't want to basically say anything, you know, to video, so I didn't want to upset anybody. So I've come down here now a little bit further to the statue, and beautiful and peaceful around here. It's absolutely lovely. A lot of military presence that's around here, for obvious reasons, I suppose. There's guards posted everywhere, so I don't want to upset anybody by asking them can I video them as well. A lot of the square, it looks like a shopping centre that's actually behind me here, and it's that shopping centre itself is called Union Square, and it seems that's where a lot of the high class shops are actually there as well. Behind me here we have the statue. That's the Ho Chi Minh statue. The people here, he's the one that liberated Vietnam at the time. So beautiful around here. I mean, absolutely gorgeous buildings. This actually reminds me a lot of California when I lived there. Stunning buildings that are actually here. You have the, like I said, the high-end shops. So you have Cartier, that's just across the road. So it's a bit ironic, I suppose, that you know, all these the wars that were around here, and then you have these very high-class shops all surrounding Ho Chi Minh. So the People's Committee is just in front of me here, and beautiful waterfall behind me. So this is the start of Walking Street. So probably one of the main areas that you want to come see would be the Walking Street. It's absolutely gorgeous here, and what I'd recommend if you're coming at this time of the year, then make sure that you get out as early as possible in the mornings, because the rains will come in about, you know, from 3, 4, 5 o'clock on, and the earlier you get out, you're going to have this fantastic weather, and then it gets, you know, not cooler, but it'll get overcast and rainy in the evening. But very busy here at the moment. The Vietnamese people have such a dedication to their monuments and everything that's around. The amount of children's school trips that we've seen around here have been, you know, phenomenal. So many of them, but just such a gorgeous area. It's beautiful here. So behind me, from about here, from the waterfall on, that's the beginning of Walking Street. So we're going to take a trip down there and see what it has in store for us. Behind me, I think what they're actually doing is they're shooting like a K-pop video or something like that. So they must be sweating bullets. Fabulous. So this is the end of Walking Street. So this is where we came down, and Walking Street ends up at the very end, just down by the river here. So here we are at the riverside. So we got the main road that's just beside me here. Obviously you can hear that. Fantastic view that's around here. So yeah, so that's walking street. In other words, you do a whole lot of walking. Yeah, so one of the things that you'll notice there when you come to Vietnam, well, Ho Chi Minh anyway, I don't know, I guess it's probably the same everywhere, as you can see behind me. They don't understand the concept of stopping. So the way the traffic merges in together, the bikes, all the old scooters and stuff like that, they have 3 on a bike, 4 on a bike. We've seen somebody carrying a wheelie bin, a fridge. Everything is carried on these, and as you could see, nobody stops. I mean, I saw one person stopping and it looked strange. So they just keep going and going and going, as you can see behind me here. These people are merging on, and there's no concept of stopping whatsoever. So I don't know how it works. All it reminds me of is ants. The way you see the ant columns, and everybody just goes everywhere. That's exactly what they're like. It's just like ants. Nobody stops. Have a look at this. Absolutely brilliant. We ended up down on the riverside here, so down where the ferries actually go. And like I said, this is down at the very end of Walking Street, so we struggled to get across the road, but we got across the road. And yeah, so behind me here, so behind me to this side here, that's all the city. Well, the city is all around, but Walking Street is just up over my shoulder here. So we just went in and got a juice somewhere below, and we're now going to take a walk up the promenade all the ways up this way, and see how we get on. Take me back into your heart. Back into your heart. Take me back into your heart. Back into your heart. So we came back a different way once we left the riverside below. We decided just to walk around streets. That's the best way to find out where you're going, is get lost. So we're just having an old stroll around in among the buildings again, so it's a little bit cooler. So good fun. It's the only way to do it. So just before we head back into our hotel, we stopped off. I'm going to try a coffee. So just across from our hotel room balcony where we've been, I've been staring down at this coffee shop which is across the road. It's called Kafka. Seems to be very popular with the Vietnamese here. It's always busy. Anytime I look up my balcony, always busy. So I'm going to try, I don't want to try the egg coffee because I know way to Hanoi for that. And so I'm going to try coconut coffee, and Paul is just going to get, what did we say? A mango smoothie. So nice and refreshing. And 100,000 for both, which is like €4, not even €4, something like that. So good value. So I'm sitting on these lovely big huge chairs, being 6 foot tall. They're just a little bit small for me, but they're comfortable at least. They're not the plastic ones, they're nice wooden ones. Come on. So this is my coconut coffee that I got. Oh, this looks so good. So, all I got a smoothie, which I know a mango smoothie is going to be good anyway. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh Jesus. Join me next time when I visit the War Remnants Museum. We step back in time and visit the Independence Palace, and we get incredible views of Ho Chi Minh City from the PGYTECH Financial Tower.